We've been preparing for this since June. It's we know that Carroll is they're a big team, you know, but we want to come out and be strong against them.
Your first game in a Luers uniform.
Yep.
A little extra juice for you today, or a little extra juice for you on Friday?
Definitely. I'm excited. I'm excited to get out there with my family. So it feels good.
When you take a look at all the tradition at Luers, you know, it starts with winning SAC championships, and you probably got to get by Carroll to do that. So how big is tomorrow night's game?
It's really big. The fans that come out, they'll see the 100% of us, and we're gonna be something they've never seen before.
What's the biggest key for Bishop Luers as you face Carroll?
Just defense. Defense is gonna win the game. They got a good wide receiver core, and we've got good defense. So defense is gonna win all.
What is it about Carroll's defense that concerns you, and what is it about this Luers offense that you think are going to be keys for you guys to put up some points on the board? Because I know you weren't here last year, but it was kind of a shootout. I think it was 38-27.
The run game is gonna be big for us, and their defense they're looking pretty good, but I don't think they have any strong points. So we want to get on the perimeter and do our run game.
How great is it that football season is basically here?
It feels so good. It feels so good. I'm excited.
All right. Appreciate it, my man.
Yeah, it's a great honor going up to North, playing Carroll. Big school, so hoping to beat them.
What is it that you guys are working on in practice this week that are going to be some big keys for you guys on Friday night?
Working on our tackling. Last year, we missed big tackles, and last year we turned the ball over, put the ball on the ground like 5 times, so working on ball security.
When you take a look at this team, how hungry are you guys to get out there on a Friday night and hit somebody different?
All right, we're really excited. We've been waiting since July when we started, so just can't wait to hit somebody.
What's practice been like this week leading up to the game?
Everybody's excited. You see back there, we all excited. We just want to go play.
When you take a look at this team offensively, you got a couple of good running backs back there, a lot of talent on the offensive side of the ball at the skill position. So what do you guys need to do to be successful offensively against Carroll's D?
We just need to stretch them out. The running game will open up the passing game and vice versa. So.
For you, this is kind of, I know you started some games last year, but kind of your first time getting the keys to the car, so to speak. So how excited are you to go out on a Friday night and lead a team with a tradition like Luers in what is the game of the week?
Yeah, it was fun getting my feet wet last year, but I'm ready to make some noise.
Final question, just talk a little bit about what you've seen from this team in fall camp that has you excited leading up to the opener.
Just our energy, and we really want to beat Carroll. We're 0-2 against them, so we really want to beat them.
The bell, the SAC's victory bell, has resided here at Luers before, but it's been a while. How much juice does it give this game, knowing that if you want to ring the victory bell this season, you need to win Friday?
Yeah, it hasn't been here since like 2010 or something, so yeah, we really got to make our mark on the SAC.
How do you guys approach it knowing that, hey, you guys want to win an SAC championship, and to do that, you're going to need to beat a team like Carroll?
Absolutely. You know, from our standpoint as a coaching staff, we know that we can't treat week 1 any different than we would treat week 9. It so happens those 2 bookends are Carroll and Snyder. You know, it's a brutal conference. It's a physical conference. It's a conference that prepares you for a playoff because you see all kinds of athleticism, speed, strength, different schemes. You know, without a doubt, facing a team like Carroll and a program like Carroll, a program that's well conditioned. They are fundamentally as sound as they come, and they happen to have some really good athletes and some physical kids. You know, it's going to be a challenge, and I feel like our team's ready for it. The kids have put into a great off season. It's a really coachable group. I keep saying that over and over, but I can't harp on it enough. It's a great group of kids that have worked hard, and we're just excited to see what we're going to do this year.
Offensively, what are some of the keys for you guys to put up a number of points on the board? Because last year was kind of a shootout at your place, 38-27, if I remember exactly.
Yes, it was, and actually we just finished up watching some film, and that's the last thing the kids saw, is that scoreboard at the end of the game. You know, we're hoping it's not a shootout. Offensively, you know, obviously the idea is going to be to run the ball and find ways to run the ball and find seams with our I don't want to say abundance, but we got 2 or 3 kids that we feel can tote the ball as well as anybody around. You know, and if we can do that, it's going to have to happen up front. You know, we did, watching that film, we put the ball in on the ground 3 times in the first quarter. I think 5 or 6 times overall in the game. We only lost a couple of them, but we can't go backwards against a team like this and play behind the chains. That seemed to be our Achilles heel last year offensively. Is playing behind the chains because of silly mistakes early downs. So if we can run the ball successfully and work ahead of the chains, we'll have opportunities to have success.
Do you feel a tangible hunger from this group, from this team heading into what is a big game right out of the gate?
Yeah, I don't know if it's because it's such a big game or it's the game of the week. I think as much as anything, it's the start of a new season. We have a new senior group of leaders. We've got kids on the field that have limited to no varsity experience. We have kids that have felt that sting of defeat from last year. Their last game of the year, they lost. They lost 6 games last year. Some of these kids were on the field 2 years ago and experienced some similar feelings, the highs and the lows. So I think as much as anything, people are just excited. Kids are excited to strap it on and start a season.
Final question from me. What are some of the biggest keys for you guys on Friday night, and what is ultimately going to determine the outcome of this game in your eyes?
How we handle their size up front on the offensive line and our ability to get to the ball, and not just get to the ball, but make tackles. That was part of our downfall last year in this game. Was we got to the ball at times, consistently got to the ball, and did not tackle well. And that was a credit to the Novotny kid who had a heck of a game last year against us, and they mixed it up. They did some good things on offense, but we've got to be fundamentally sound on defense. I really like the progression the defense has made, so we feel if we can get to the ball and give ourselves opportunities to make tackles and make plays on defense, then we'll be in position to win a ball game.
Anything else you'd like to add, Coach?
I think so. I think I'm going to get practice.